Hey there, it's Klumpkin. I hope you're having a great day so far. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about work because I am a working boy, nay, a working man. I've been wanting to do this. Oh, excuse me. I've been holding off on this video for a little bit because I didn't want to make like a video about work when I was still like only a month or two into my job. So now I'm about 6 months in. So I feel like I can finally talk about it, what it's like being employed, and I don't know, some work stories and just stuff that's like frustrating or just fucking you know. So work, what's it like? Well, right now I'm working a minimum wage retail job of $17 an hour. um Shit I feel like I have to do doesn't feel worth the money. um I'm practically working two jobs. I'm somewhat double trained as a person who works in stock. I'm somewhat double trained, non officially, also as a salesperson to bring up customers. And I deal with a lot of sales stuff as well, but I'm still getting paid the normal $17 an hour. Uh, and, you know, it's cool, it's chill, totally. But some days it's really like, fuck, I should be getting paid more for the shit I'm dealing with here. Um, I will say, as a first ever job, it's a. I think I'm lucky, for this, where I'm working to be my first job ever. I think I got lucky with the people I work with, and it's, relatively easy. It's just sometimes it's really tiring and really annoying, but it's not the worst, right? It could be worse. Um, I think as of the 10th marked my like 6 months working there, which is kind of crazy. Uh, you know, I just I'm a little tired of it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be straight with you. I'm a little tired of it, but I don't think anyone really likes their job. Pretty confident saying that. I think very few people do, unless you're like someone who does social media or just has a really fun job. Uh, and retail kind of sucks. We've all heard this before. Customers, the experiences, the workplace. It just it's not amazing. It's not great. It's gotten to the point where I'm kind of like, I don't care if not that I'm doing my job any worse than I used to do it, but I don't care if I'm let go. It I won't feel like I've lost that much. The insane thing about working minimum wage jobs is the people where you work with. I work with a lot of adults. Most that are getting paid the same $17 an hour that I am, and that is crazy to me. Like actually insane, because I'm just a teenager with very little responsibilities and very little places for my money to go currently. These are adults with bills and children and taxes. Well, I have taxes too, but like, and incredible amounts of responsibilities, and they're making the same $17 that I am. And after a few months and not spending a lot of money, hardly any, I have about $4,000. These people are making maybe like 800 bucks every 2 weeks and trying to support their families with it. Fuck. Like, it's really puts it in perspective, you know, just kind of just how hard shit can be. And I feel very sorrowful and I feel very privileged to be like, oh, I'm just a kid making money so I can buy fucking V-Bucks. And these are people trying to support their kids and send them to college, and you know, like it's crazy. Um, yeah, it's very eye opening to see. Like I always knew like this is a thing that happens. Like grown adults that will work for minimum wage because it's what they have, and you know, and I always knew that was a thing. But to see it is like different, and to talk to these people and to be their friend and work with them, it's like different. Because there's a level of disconnect when you know of something but you don't know the person. But when you know the people and you know what they're going through and you know their experiences, it's a little different. It's like, damn, it's real, and it's terrible, and I feel it feels terrible to know that others go through that. So yeah. So in the short of that, she'd be getting paid more. she could be should be getting paid more. Um, I don't have like crazy stories. There was one day where my shift got canceled because there was a fire in the mall that I work in. Uh, that's something, but it wasn't crazy. Well, because it wasn't that crazy because I wasn't there. I don't have a lot of bad customer experiences. There was one that stuck with me, and it was I was relatively new to the job, and someone asked me where the bathroom was, and I had to tell them, "Sorry, there's no bathroom in the store, but there's one close by." And they're frustrated by this information, and they walk past me and they go, "Fucking useless," and I go, "Oh, okay." Like the phenomenal realization that you make when you work a job of any kind, especially retail or fast food or just any minimum wage job, is that you're not seen as a person uh very often. It's not the case all the time, but a lot of the time these people don't see you as a person. And I think this also goes vice versa. I've also become very to a lot of customers very apathetic and just kind of like, not my problem. Uh so as they don't see me as a person, I see them, I don't want to say not as a person, but like there's a difference between person and customer almost. In the level of consciousness that people exude. um and yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's also not always sunshine and rainbows, but this is to be expected with everything in life. I just think it's funny. And I I like well, I don't like thinking about it, but it is funny to me that I got called fucking useless because I was new and I told someone that we didn't have a bathroom inside the store. You know, it's silly to me. People are silly. I like to joke a lot that it's some people's first day on earth ever. We have a lot of signs in the store telling people like how the rules work and what to do in the shop, and if you want to purchase something, this is how you do it. And then I always get questions every day about how something works. And for people new to the store, I completely get it. But people like not new to the store, bro, you've been here before. What are we doing? Um, Also, something really interesting that I have discovered is since I work in a furniture, you know how like stores have like regulars, right? Like someone that comes in very often, whether it be like I expect this from like a fast food place or like a kind of like a shop, like a Target, right, or a Walmart. You're gonna have regulars because people have a regular reason to come in. I work at a furniture store, and we have regulars that come in all the time. That was very interesting to me, and it still is a really interesting concept to me on how a furniture store has regular customers that come in all the time. Uh, it's an outlet, so we have a lot of discounts. So my best guess is that people are buying the super cheap, discounted clearance items and reselling it. That's my best guess. Maybe I lack perspective, but I don't know why you need to be coming into a store that sells furniture every day. Um, that's just me though. That's just me. And I could be ignorant here or missing something, but it's very interesting. I would say the job is very fun. It can get very unprofessional at times because it feels like I'm working with friends. Um, I am working with my friends, but sometimes the job can feel like unprofessional. I remember when I was still a seasonal worker. Uh, me and two of my other coworkers were having a laugh, and we said a cuss word around this lady, and she got very mad at us. And I got very ashamed, but they thought it was really funny, and admittedly it was kind of funny. But I was like, oh, I did recognize like, oh, this is unprofessional, oopsie daisy. But it was also funny. I mean, like, I don't know. You don't really see anyone get mad at you for saying hell, but you know, it happens. And I just thought it was a quirky little thing. Sorry, I'm unlocking right now. Turn in my nonchalant Genji. Most recently, I have summer classes starting. And this is gonna kind of tell how kind of over this job I am currently. I have summer classes starting in June 1st. 8 hours a day every weekend for my EMT. And my store is a rule where you have to work at least one day of the weekend. But my classes are 8 a.m. to 4:50 p.m. every weekend. So I reluctantly had to make a compromise. I was told that either, like by my coworker for my schedule to even work out, that I either have to find a compromise or they might let me go. And I did find a compromise. So now after getting out of school at 4:50 p.m., I have to come into work from 5 to 10. 5:30 to 10, sorry. And for every Saturday during the summer for as long as I have this schedule. And it's a very fun thing. And as I was making this compromise, in my heart, I was like, damn, I really just wish they let me go for like scheduling conflicts. I kind of just wish they fire me. Um, that's just kind of how like, fuck. Maybe I'm a bum. Maybe I'm jobless and I'm lazy and this generation doesn't want to work. But God, you can't imagine how many fucking times I hear that a day. But damn, like I'm kind of sick of it. It sucks. And I know this is the real world, and it's not all sunshines and rainbows, cupcake. But it's not fun. Could be nicer. Could be better. It's not. Not my favorite. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. Um, and I like to think I'm a very good worker. A lot of people like me at the store. Nobody. I would say nobody really has a problem with me, and I do my work well. But sometimes I just get annoyed when people are on my ass, and I'm like, chill out. Also corporate. I hate corporate. Corporations, not a big fan of them. When you work for a store and corporate is always on your fucking dick for the store, oh my god, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. Uh, yeah, I'll never disclose where I work. I feel like that might get me in trouble. Especially as I'm employed there. I can only be vague in details and hope nobody recognizes what the fuck I'm talking about. But I corporate sucks, dude. They're kind of annoying, and there's cameras in the back, which most jobs have cameras that watch the employees, but it's just kind of annoying. Like I'm doing my work. Just let me be. Just trust that I'm doing my work. It always gets done. It always gets done. Sooner or later. And it's just kind of like, hop off. Hop off. That's just to say I don't like corporations. I don't fuck with them. The sky's blue. The sky's blue, grass is green. I don't like, fuck. What else is new, right? Yeah. I am sorry to say that I don't have many very funny stories from my silly little minimum wage job. But what is this fucking kid doing? Sure. Oh, I got sniped. Sure, bro. Whatever. Um, yeah. And not my favorite. I don't know. I want to rant. Oh, the main reason I want to make this video. I've been working since, let me get the calendar out here. I've been working since Sunday. Yeah. I've been working since Sunday, May 10th. And today is finally my last day that I've been working in a row, and I finally get like a 5 day break. Only because I'm having someone to take my shift. I've been working since the 10th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is my 11th day in a row working because I picked up shifts to help people out. I Tomorrow I'm gonna feel like that one scene in JJK when Nanami is like imagining himself on a beach and he's like free and happy. That's gonna be me. And then I'm gonna come back into work and my head's gonna fucking explode. Just like Nanami as well. Spoiler alert, I'm sorry. Oh my god. I like the job, I do, and it's a great first experience, and it's a lot of great people, and you know they're very understanding and flexible, and it's great. And I'm just a little baby that likes to complain. But goddamn, if I have to work 11 days in a row ever again, I'm gonna fucking crash out. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm so sick of that. The reason why I'm complaining is just because I've been there 11 straight days, and I'm so fucking sick of that place currently, and I can't take it anymore. But yeah, anyway, thank you for listening to me complain about work, like what everyone goes through. Uh, I hope I don't sound too much like a baby. I'm not. I like complaining sometimes, and I thought it would be an entertaining video. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to tell somebody you love them, and I'll catch you all next time. See ya.